Are you ready? As I told you, in your order of 30 seconds. The first question for the Red House. First question for the Red House. Who was the first European to be elected as President of India National Congress? Right, 10 points. Where was the revolt of 1857 occurred? Right. Title?
The Bengal Gazette.
Correct. 10 points. In which year Muslim League demanded a separate state for Muslims?
1940.
Right. 10
1829 AD.
Right. 10 points. Magna Carta of English education in India.
Educational District of 1854.
Right. 10 points. Who refused Mahatma Gandhi as a father of the nation? Only that one. Right. 10 points. How many law colleges are there in Nagaland?
3.
Right answer. The civil service was brought into existence in India by who? Next, in which year was the permanent settlement introduced by the British in Bengal? Go. Right answer. Second round will be pass. If you cannot, you can pass to next. But if you give wrong answer, there will be a negative marking. Ready? Greenhouse. From red to yellow, you know the blue. Nice tribes are there in Nagaland.
17.
Right. Name the first lady MP from Nagaland.
Mrs. Rona M. Sheza.
Right answer. Which is the popular music form of Nagaland?
Like the
Right answer. Indian National Congress in 1925.
1792.
Right answer. Right answer. Wow. Who was the first governor of Nagaland?
Vishnu Sahib.
Right. Which place in Nagaland is considered as the Lord of Manners?
Kipuri.
Right.
Anthony Manalong.
Right. Who is the present deputy chief minister and home minister of Nagaland? Right. Who is the newly elected MP in Lok Sabha from Nagaland?
Toki Hoyep Tome.
Right. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. When did Nagaland win the best project of Northeast Technical Science Fair held in IIT Guwahati?
16 September 2018.
Right? Which district of Nagaland is declared as a land of plenty?
Oka.
Right? Nagaland is known as the land of?
Festival.
Right? Total geographical area of Nagaland?
16,579 square kilometers.
Right? How many airports are there in Nagaland?
1.
Right? Present literacy rate of Nagaland according to 2011 census?
80.11%.
Right? Who wrote the book, The Fate of the Naga People and Appeal to the World?
AZ
Right? In which district Wizard mini cement plants is situated?
Feb.
Right? This year, the first transport service was inaugurated in Nagaland.
June 1965.
Right? Who was the first Naga to be appointed as a governor of Indian state?
Pukishya Sema.
Right? Who was the first speaker of Nagaland Legislative Assembly?
Tia Nagamin.
Right? Who was the first Naga Olympian?
Dr. Diao.
Right? First Ali College, the oldest college in Nagaland, was established in which year?
1959.
Right? The theory of the drain of wealth from Indian under the British was first formulated by? The theory of the drain of wealth from India under the British was first formulated by? First. Who was the revolt of 1857 was neither the first nor national nor a war of independence? Right? Red House. Who is the author of the book The Indian War of Independence? Who is the author of the book The Indian War of Independence? Where did Gandhiji first launch the Satyagraha movement?
Champaran.
Right? The period between 1885 and 1905 came to known as which phase?
Moderate phase.
Right? Which movement of Gandhiji joined the Caliphate movement?
Non-cooperation movement.
Right? Who was the British Prime Minister when India received independence?
Women athlete.
Right? Who first introduced the portfolio system?
Lord Canning.
Right? When was Vernacular Press Act passed?
1857.
Wrong. Who raised the national flag first in Nagaland?
Rani Kuidan
Right? 8 question? 6th grade of 60.
Are you ready to witness? Okay. We shall begin the first round, that is the warm-up round for the seniors. We'll start from the red house. Who is the father of computer? Correct, 10 points. Green house. What do you need to use to connect the internet? Correct with 10 points. Blue house. Name the device that is used to take a printout of a document from a computer. Correct with 10 points. Yellow house. What do you call a person who uses the internet to explore and communicate? Correct with 10 points. They are equally competitive. We shall go with the second round, that is, each group will be given a question to answer. We will start from the yellow house. In which year an act was passed with provisions for the establishment of the Public Service Commission? Wrong. Correct with 10 points. Under which act Indians were first nominated to the Executive Council?
61.
Pardon? Correct with 10 points. Which state joined as 22nd state of India in 1975? Correct with 10 points. In 537 crore. Correct with 10 points. Okay, the third round we shall go. Each member of the group will be asked a question. Each member. Yes. We'll start from greenhouse. Each member of the group will be asked a question. The time starts now. We'll start from the greenhouse. Which is the largest unit of the storage among the following? 20 seconds for the answer. Please do not whisper. Individual question. World Bank, the famous Meenakshi Amman temple in Madurai, was built during which dynasty? Correct. Which reference to the Indian freedom struggle Usha Mehta is well known for? Which reference to the Indian freedom struggle Usha Mehta is well known for?
Running for the secret illustrating the way of freedom movement.
Correct with 10 points. Correct with 10 points. Last question for the group. Tennyson the princess deals with the theme of. Tennyson the princess deals with the theme of. Correct with 10 points. The entire Mahabharata into English. Correct with 10 points. Who is known as the peasant's point? Correct with 10 points. Who is the father of English classical comedy? Correct with 10 points. Last question for the loser in the red house. The first English tragedy, Gorbachev, was later given the title. Browser was developed by Google. Correct with 10 points.
Text competition.
Correct with 5 points. Understand? Okay. Are you listening? Within 5 seconds. In which year Nagaland formed a separate state? 1963 with 10 points for the. How many districts are there in Nagaland? Okay, the highest point in Nagaland. Yes, Mount Saramati, 10 points. Which is the state animal of Nagaland? Yes. Rounds from 1 to 21. Any question you sponsor to greenhouse, and that will be asked. Okay, lucky question for greenhouse. What? Sorry. The mystery place dealt with. Correct, with 10 points. Under which act India were first nominated to the Executive Council? Correct, with 10 points. The lines. What a piece of work is man. How noble is reason. How infinite in faculty are from. Correct, with 10 points. Please listen. Food items to be consumed, Rome must be washed with. Once again. Correct, with 10 points. Can you cheer up your team to competition? Find out and tell who is that person, detect that person through his action. We'll start from the yellow house. Yes. Principal. Wrong. It was Sir KK. Yes. Yes. Yes, that was Sarasa. Yes. He's acting somebody very seriously. Yes.
Somebody.
Yes, correct. And of quiz with the rapid fire. Rapid fire round. We'll start from the red house. If you don't have the answer, you may say pass. Your time begins now, 45 seconds. The reorganization of the states and the linguistic basis was done in. The reorganization of states on the linguistic basis was done in. Correct. Which president of India gave assent to the 100th Amendment of the Constitution of India? Correct. What is meant by writs? May you have that body. Which is the highest civilian award of the Republic of India? Correct. The President of India enjoys emergency powers of. Correct. Who presented the first union budget of the independent India? Who was the first speaker of the independent India's Lok Sabha? In which year was the Dowry Prohibition Act passed in India? Correct. The largest tea growing country in the world is. Correct. The largest proven oil reserve in the world lies in. Correct. The star the nearest to the earth is. Correct. Greenwich Mean Time is the standard time of which of the country? Correct. Which is the largest desert on earth? Correct. In which Indian state you will find the Mount T? Correct. Gurudwara Patulpura Sahib is located on the bank of the river. Correct. Blue house. Your time begins now. Anabolic asteroids affect directly on. Correct. Nuclear fission is related to. Correct. When the temperature difference between liquid and its surrounding is double, the rate of the loss of the heat is. Correct. The distance covered by an object depends on. Correct. At the time of the short circuit, the current is in the circuit. Correct. Which law of Newton provides quantitative definition of force? Correct. The largest gland in the body is. Correct. Which tissue in the protein? Who wrote the book Autobiography of the India? Correct. Who wrote the book Unhappy India, which analyzes the politics of the time? Correct. Who is the author of the novel Bachelor of Arts? Correct. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place during the Viceroyalty of. Correct. Your time starts now. Who was the first women rule of India, Delhi. Correct. The term politics was first used by, correct, which was the first national news agency of Free India. Correct. Champaran Satyagraha was launched in which of the following years? Correct. The first ruler responsible for the rise of the Magadha was? Correct. The Allahabad pillar inscription describes the achievements of? Correct. Which of the sites of the Indus Valley civilization has ancient Duckwood? Correct. The Indian national calendar is based on the? Correct.
From Greenhouse with a points of 73, Asini Pitu from Red House 70. Sinners declamations. And for required competition, sinners, yellow with a points of 93, red 88, green 82. Career intermediate, green 91, yellow 89, and then blue house with a points of 80. Seniors duet, we have Elizabeth and Ginsasa from Yellow House with a points of 74 and half. This Neely and Suranala from Greenhouse with a total point of 71. Davy and Lizzie from Red House with a...
Do you think which house is more disciplined? Red House with 120 points for the discipline. Now you can judge. Green House with 155 points. Yellow House with 145 points. Blue House with 150 points. So who is the winner? Who is the second? Blue House. Who is the third? Now overall points except the drawing. Drawing is not calculated. Yellow House with 225 points is the first. Is at the first position. Let's next, which class? Third place with 205 points. House is not very far, just 10 points away from Red House. 10, 20 points, isn't it? Sorry, 185 points. You have still time. We have more activities coming. We will be having a cultural day this year. See, this year our literary competition was really very good. Really it was it came up to a very good standard. I was regretting that why we did not call maybe some dignitaries to witness these literary competitions. After seeing your competitive spirit, different items, I was regretting. Because they should know your talents, isn't it? So I was thinking, why we did not call some of the parents, some dignitaries to witness this literary program, literary day. To that extent, you have done so well, and hands off to all the captains who organized, who picked up the best students for this competition, and also giving ample opportunity to all your housemates, to all the students. So I would like to give a big words of appreciation to all the house leaders. And again, well directed, well managed by your house teachers. They helped you for various competitions, starting with, we began with the choir competition, It was fantastic. Until the end, the quiz competition, to all this competition or to in all this competition, the guidance of the teachers were there, house teachers were there, and I would like to appreciate all the house teachers who took pain to guide, direct your students. Thank you, dear teachers. And all the judges, the literary committee, the discipline committee, and generally all the teachers who are really managing the discipline along with the discipline committee. The first day yesterday, see, within short time, with the help of you, we put up this pandal. And then we could really feel the team spirit of the teachers. Practically every teacher was here in order to put up the pandal and to arrange the benches. And that's why this literary competition was a great success. I like to thank all of you, dear teachers, for your hard work to make this day a grand success. Now, the sisters, Sister Nancy and Sister Romila, both were here, and especially Sister Headmistress, who she moves very quietly but does the work, moving around to see various events that takes place smoothly, and even students, all of you are here. That she was strict, she was not allowing you to loiter around, and that's why this has happened so beautifully. I'd like to thank Sister Mistress, Sister Nancy for their immense help provided to the teachers to have this, to conduct this literary competition beautifully.
Let's sing our school anthem.